Virginia Tech, the home of the Hokies, and don't forget, my son, it's time for Enter Sandman. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis with another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Let's take a step back and enjoy Enter Sandman. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Virginia Tech's offense will get the first crack at it here. They go to the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for room. It's Burrell. Gets it past the marker. They finally get him stopped. And this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Looking for a man. It's Watson. Got it set up on the outside. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays, and you saw it right there in that interception to open this game.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
The kick is on its way. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Wants to throw. It's Watson. Quickly complete. Turning it on. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
On a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking downfield on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
What a great play by one of their biggest playmakers in the D-line. I can say this personally. I got my first start in college at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was brutal. I think about it and I get PTSD to this day. When you get those types of athletes in a three-point stance rushing the quarterback with that crowd noise and your offensive tackles can't hear the snap count, it's not a lot of fun.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got the quick pass. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. And the Hokies come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going for the big play. Finds a spot in the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Auburn!
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Virginia is ahead right now in Charlottesville, but that's not exactly Sean Moore out there dominating this one. We are a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Kansas State. We'll circle back if anything big happens.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
That is an impressive run. And I'll tell you, I know when we think Virginia Tech offense, we're always talking about running quarterbacks, but they've oftentimes had a running back to go along with that mobile QB threat. It makes this rushing attack so difficult to stop. This guy right here really has the ability to do it on his own, though. Because of his speed and power, he is dangerous.
The Hokies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Watson. They go to the wide receiver screen. Has midfield, he's got room. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. And the Hokies with the 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The Hokies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, the ground game. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've
Fires one high and deep. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
To the air, it's Watson. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And Offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space.
There he goes to the left. Ripping through the defense. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Catch in the middle. It's Adams. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. To the air. It's Watson. Swings it out to the flat. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Extra point here will tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. That's caught. It's Smith. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. To throw, it's Watson. Bears the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Hokies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Love that throw. I'll tell you, if he keeps making more of those, Lane Stadium and this incredible crowd is going to be going nuts. We've called games here plenty of times in the past. This is one of the best venues in all of college football. And this guy right now is heating up at the QB position. Watch out. It's going to be a sonic boom in here.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, It's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
The Tigers get it past the sticks.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. Got enough for the first. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Makes his man miss. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. Oh, better look out. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Try and play action. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
It's good, and that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Ohio State is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Buckeyes fans wanted. But a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Adams. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Watson. He unleashes a long one. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's caught. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Hokies have this offense rolling. They'll run it from the gun. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Hokies look to do some damage in the red zone. Handoff from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Motion from the wideout. leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Touchdown, Hokie! A great catch and run for 6.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Auburn offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's caught. It's Watson. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. One more snap coming before halftime. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to one of the best home field advantages in football, Lane Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Hokies will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. looking to pass. Got his man on the right. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. Auburn sends out the punting unit. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Doyle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Hokies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback. Stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it there.
The give to the left side. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
The Hokies are marching down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Burrell. There he goes. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
And the Hokies are threatening on 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Going right to work up top. Snagged out of the air. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Thompson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thompson. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. got it behind the line. It's Thompson.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Trying to set up the screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up. Got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got a wide open receiver. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Catch in the middle, it's Adams. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 5 clash today. Tennessee has just had no answers today. Both sides of the ball look like all the smoggy smoke on Rocky Top has been in their eyes since kickoff. They're trailing by 21 to Penn State. Much more on this top 5 matchup should anything change. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Makes the grab on the left. Turning it on! And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive reads.
They'll run play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This time on target. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. He'll do it himself on the draw.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. How about this Tiger quarterback etching his name alongside the greats and maybe wearing out Aubie with extra push-ups after all these points?
And you just think about those guys having those kind of days as Nick Marshall, Cam Newton, just superstars at the position. That's what kind of day he's having so far.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll send the back in motion. This is a designed run. Got enough for the 1st down. Oh, he's got some space. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Hokies want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Watson. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
To the air on 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback keeps it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to...
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues.
Such a great job by the defensive back, dropping beyond the sticks, understanding where the ball's going, breaking on the football, great eyes, great vision, and great hands. Looked like a wide receiver getting that INT.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people...
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The give on the option. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They're setting up the screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Dropping back, it's Watson. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together. Maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere...
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And that's good enough for first down.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Second down, he'll throw it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Nice job by the defense there, killing the drive. They'd given up a lot of yards on that one, and they were on their heels. It felt like it was inevitable that this offense was going to go score a touchdown until that guy decided to take it over. Third down, we're putting a stop to this. I'm getting in the backfield. I'm bringing this quarterback down on the ground, and we're going to stop the bleeding. Good job.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. and that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
The Hokies want to move quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Jukes his way for more. There he goes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to pass. It's Watson. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why...
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Punts it out of the air. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. One more play to pad the stats. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Working that left side now. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.